I would say I'm the more fun-loving member on the team, although we're both a bit insane. I'm most productive in the middle of the night, probably between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. And it causes a lot of problems when I have to come to work during the day in the morning, but other than that, I like to get work done then, yeah.
I'm most productive early in the morning, usually with a computer, but I like big open spaces. The job that I'm glad that I don't have would be all the coding. It's very tedious. I like reaching out to people, talking to other businesses.
The job I'm glad I don't have is probably janitor.
Team culture for me is very, I think, loose and open. I work a lot, pretty much around the clock, and I think Angus does too.
There's no real definition between home and work because they're both so fun, and you don't ever get stressed because you know you can do everything, and if not, you have great people around you that can take up the slack if you need it.
We're not that serious, but we work hard, and then we all have fun. You know, what we're currently doing, we talk about things, you know, that we can potentially fix in the world, or things that we see that are wrong and we can do something about it.
The people that most influence me is people that are doing good for the community and contributing. I could name Stefan Tagmeister. It's this really cool designer that makes design for creating consciousness on people.
My main influences would definitely be 37 Signals, the guys that do Basecamp and all that stuff.
Steve Jobs, hand down, he's my one and only top influencer. He's just the type of guy that gets things done in a little amount of time. My ideal team culture would probably be exactly how it is now. We come in happy, we leave happy, and whether it's 9 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock in the morning, we're here and we're happy and we love what we do, so it's perfect how it is now.
Fun is now sort of being mixed with work, and that's what I like about this thing. Even though being a CEO sucks, it does, sorry to tell you. We have titles only because it's more of like a quick, like, what do you do? Okay, I'm the CEO, I'm the creative director, and whatever.
My ideal team meeting would be about 5 minutes long. Everybody comes in prepared, says their piece, talks about it, and then leaves with work to do and stuff to follow up on.
I prefer an open office, people who share generally the same interests. Everybody works hard, and then maybe once a week or every other week go out for a beer.
Thinking about this every minute of every day and working on it just as often.
I think the notion of 9-to-5 job is almost a dated one.
We're very different people. We have very different interests. We just happen to mesh really well and work really well together as a team. Dimitri loves snowboarding and I love coffee. I mean, that's about as active as I get. This is definitely not a 9-to-5 job, but I haven't done anything in a 9-to-5 sense really ever.
I think it's 24/7 type of job. 24/7 when I'm sleeping, I'm working. And when I'm not sleeping, I'm working too.
We like to get things done, and sometimes that means we sit down over coffee, and sometimes that means we sit down in a boardroom and work with whiteboards or do it even more formally.
I've met a couple of people in the last couple of years in the startup community, how they dedicate their life, and for some reason they inspire me.
Passion is what inspires me most. When I see people that actually care about what they're doing and are fighting for what they're doing, that's cool.
I'm glad that I'm not in charge of making things look pretty and easy to use, because I like making things that work well, but I have no idea how people use software and what it takes for it to be excellent.
I'm glad I don't have Mike's job. Basically, his mind is set up like to structure things, and he builds and codes like beyond my imagination. This is 3 jobs in one. It's 3 8-hour shifts. It's non-stop, constantly thinking about it.
This isn't a 9-to-5 job by any means. We've poured our heart and soul into this. We're thinking about it constantly. So the most important thing in terms of team culture for our company is really to keep things open. We meet different people, we see different challenges, get opinions all the time, but we want to tell each other the bad news right away and make sure that we're always on the same page and know what's happening.
Basically, feedback's important, and I'd like to hear everyone's feedback. My ideal team meeting is normally pretty quick, and luckily I get along with Mike and we see eye to eye in most cases. And if not, we're quick to find a resolution to the problem.
We're both actually cousins, and we come from an Italian family that likes to eat and celebrate with a lot of good food. And there's a lot of that on weekends. That's really the only way we...
And since we're family, we have to make sure we come to an agreement, or else we'll have other members chew our backs. So.